Oh, yeah. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. It's here, the Morning Mug, the best damn morning show in the universe with the greatest audience in the universe. It is a union that should always stick around. Am I right? Come on, y'all. It's Tuesday. It's a glorious morning out here in Cali. Hope it's good where you guys are. Man, how the heck is everybody? You may see I couldn't even wait. I think I hit the button like 30 seconds early. I was antsy. I was ready to go. But yeah, a lot of good things to talk about. Some crazy news out there, y'all. But what y'all want to talk about? Y'all let me know. Yeah, get your questions ready. Start peppering me with them as I jump into the comments right after this, because you know the drill. Well, you gotta sit back. You gotta relax. Grab a drink, grab a snack, because it's time. Get it out, Huck, for the morning mug. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome to the morning mug. Now let's chat. There we go. Nice morning, sun-colored morning mug. Yeah, you can tell I'm still trying to get my mouth going. This is literally like the first time I've talked. Well, not really. Had to get my girls going, but haven't had the old throat working yet, so we're getting there. We'll stumble a little bit, but that's part of the charm of the show. Um, Camera's looking good today. It was looking like hell earlier. I don't know. How do I look? How do I sound? Let's take a listen to my silly mug. Let's listen. Oh, listen to it. Show in the universe. You know how it is, Huck. Tell them. All right. Let's pop in. Look at this. Just filling up the chats here. Hello, Huck. Adrian, it is always a pleasure to see you, as it is everyone, including Michael Hubbard. Dimension Scott, what is up, buddy? Oh, it's raining and storming where I am. Sometimes I miss that though. See, I'm originally from Louisiana, and I kind of miss the rain and the storms. And plus, when it rains out in California, you don't get any thunder and lightning. So it's like, what's the point? Like, if you're gonna rain and flood the town, let's see some flashy lights and some thunderclaps. That would be nice. We are ready, Huck. What up, girls? Are you both there? Either way, whether it's one or both, I'm super happy you're here. Starting at the haze, we're getting out. The DVD Bonkers is here. What is going on, man? Tony. What's up, Tony? Hey, Huck and everyone. How's it going? Good to see you. Saying good morning, movie hunters here. Good morning, you mug enthusiasts. All right, yeah, so check it out, because I said I'm gonna start doing more mugs. Check out this Friday the 13th mug. And look at this big old fat logo on the back. That's a good looking mug, y'all. Digging that. That's a Spirit Halloween mug. Oh, come on now. See, I feel like the focus is already starting to go away on this camera. This camera, I don't know. You can't trust it. Saying morning. Hey, Hisham's here. Hello, I'm Batman. Are you though? I knew it. See, you just gave the world your identity. So now we know. Hey. Robert, that makes the cut, is here. I met Linda Blair at Creep AI after math at Ontario. Oh, cool. It's funny you brought that up. I was just watching Wet Movie One's video from Creep IE Aftermath. How was that? Was it a good show? It's so funny. Like, there's opportunities in your life you wish you had a do-over on. So believe it or not, it was at a Big Lots, right? Linda Blair was like, had a van pulled up at Big Lots and was loading it. And she was with her friends, or either they were helping each other. And it's just one of those moments where, like, you walk up and go, is it Linda Blair loading a minivan in Big Lots? Right? Like, your brain has to process that first. And then I was just like, nah, I don't want to go up and bug her. But that would have been the perfect opportunity to go up. Hey, ladies, need any help? By the way, wink, love your work. You know what I mean? That's all they need. Don't be all like autograph hound or anything like, but just to say hi, and like to say I helped load a minivan with Linda Blair would have been cool. So, but yeah, but I did meet her at a horror convention, gosh, almost like 20 years ago, and she was cool. So, every time I've walked by and seen her around, she always seems to be quite cool. So I'm hoping your elbow rubbing with the legend Linda Blair was a good one. Hey, Mr. Scat. Craig is here saying, hey, Huck. What's up, buddy? Hey, everyone. Is Target not selling no more movies? Such shame and sad. Yeah. So I already saw some news reports that said several of the Targets have already expunged their physical media. So that ain't pretty. I mean, mine already has very little as it stands. It's really that one kiosk thing, all four sides, and then like a podule, like a quarter pod of a row on the right is all they got. That's it. So I don't know. And that back pod is always like just like TV shows and DVDs and stuff. And I know that's still like 56% of the sales is DVDs. So maybe a lot of people are buying those, but the kiosk is a lot of mix, with Blu-rays and 4Ks and DVDs. But yeah, I don't know, Dimension. It's a sad day. When it goes from Target, that's it. All we have left physically is Walmart and Best Buy. Although oddly enough, sometimes you go to Vons and there's movies there. It's funny to think that Vons will have more movies than Target. That's truth, y'all. Love that camera hug. Thank you. Yeah, it's doing well. I don't know. Earlier, it kept my eyes were defocusing and junk like that. And then I just shut the whole thing down, restarted it. So it does look. It makes the shirt look crispy. I'm trying to wear like festive shirts for y'all in the morning now. Got my chilling like a villain Skeletor doing his thing. In this festive shirt I got on my cruise. So I feel like these are good morning attire kind of thing. So I'm gonna keep doing that. It's festive, wakes people up. What's up, Jared Runner? Saying howdy. Hey, Riley's here. Good morning. What's up, Riley? James, stream taking over, killing Target and Walmart. Yep. Could be. You know what, though? I'm going to say, I think the thing we all don't like about streaming is one day a movie's there, one day it's gone. And you're like I was doing my boys, the Collectors Club. Shout out to my three dudes, Mike, Tim, Derek. We were all doing the Tim Burton stream. We did it last night over Mega Mike's channel. Check it out. It was fun. It was just he and I. I feel bad for my boys. Tim, man, he just had like a super long, exhausting day. It was just crushing him at work. And he was toast, y'all. He was like, if he just would have showed up, he'd just been like camera on, staring at the camera. We just said, dude, rest. Mike and I, we'll jack up our energy, get a 5-hour energy drink ready to go. And man, poor Derek, his back was just wrecked, from the night before. So I hope you guys are doing well today. Tim, hope you're rested. Derek, hope your back is doing better. And Mike, just keep doing what you're doing, man. But so we had to watch all of Tim Burton's movies, and a lot of them weren't. I couldn't find some on streaming. Some you had to pay to rent, stuff like that. So it's still not a slam dunk with streaming. And I don't get so if you got streaming and you got a channel like Max with the WB stuff, and you got Paramount Plus and you got Disney Plus, just have your library there. All you got to do is have the digital file ready to be accessed. I mean, maybe by having it sitting there, you've got to pay out money for it to just sit there. And if no one's clicking on it, get it off. But let's maybe get it on there first and see if people want to watch it. I'm still waiting. Disney Plus, I'm going to drop you soon, man. Where's all the Hollywood Pictures, Buena Vista, Touchstone stuff? Where is all that? I mean, those are their great live action. They just keep leaning on their animated films, their family stuff, the really, kid-friendly stuff, and then all their new TV show, Marvel and Star Wars. I was like, all right, that's all good new stuff. But we are archivists. We like older movies that we grew up on. We want to revisit movies, maybe see if we still like them and that kind of stuff. And we cannot do that, Captain, if you don't have it on the streaming service. How else can we watch it? We can't. Although I got old Scotty there on you, but it just came out that way, laddie. Okay. Snap out of it. It's a Cher impression. Spot on. All right, let's see. Tiger Blue is here. What's up, Huck and all? Look at that, y'all. He said hey to all. Good morning, Huck. Hope it's good. What's up, Eternal Melancholy? It is good, man. You look at you guys hitting that heart button over there. That's nice. What else is cracking? Wait, what do we got? We got 26 watching, only 4 likes. Come on, y'all. Smack the like button. You know what's funny is, I'll be honest, sometimes I'm watching streams, I'm checking out my buddies and they're doing good. Sometimes I'm watching it on TV. So you can use your remote and go up and hit the like button. At least you can't leave comments on the TV, but you can hit the like button. And here you are, wherever you're watching it. I know you have the ability to hit the like button. And half the time, like even if it's people I watch all the time, I'll even go, oh, right, I haven't hit the like button yet. Like even I do that. So sometimes you need that reminder. So here it is. If you like to hit that like button, I got an unboxing I'm going to do from a subscriber here. Sent me something which was super nice. I have not opened it yet, and I said I would do it on the show just for him if he wanted to. He goes, yeah, let me see a reaction. But we got 10 likes now. Let's get it to 20. If we get to 20 likes, I'll crack that tub open. There's 26 watching now. Be kind of hilarious if y'all just go chick, 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 and the thing just like rotates to 20 immediately. But let's see it happen. By the end of the year, all targets are getting rid of their physical media. Well, let's hope then there's one last big Black Friday hoorah, right? Because I, for one, will go there and take advantage of that. I can't believe you found 4Ks a bit, right? Eternal Melancholy. That was insane. I got that to show off here too. I'll show off some of my recent snags if you guys haven't seen them yet. It was ridiculous. Do I sound okay? I know I keep the mic over here. I want to put it here, but then it gets in the way of the keyboard. Yeah. So I hope that it sounds like it sounds good. Let me take a listen one more time. I'm like so far behind on the actual live. I'm still doing the Scotty impression. All right, let's see what else we got here. The double feature says, yes, our targets are slowly shrinking. Yep. They're going the way of the dodo. What do you think of Expendables 4? That's so funny. Let's put a pin in Hisham. He does it again. Always give me some good segues to the next topic. So let's just do it. Let's get to the box office, y'all. I said, let's get to the box office. There we go. Come on now. I feel like there it is. Boy, my StreamYard's responding slow. So, look, I didn't get to get out this weekend because I actually had to work, man. Which is still a bummer because I was actually going to go out to the movies, but we weren't even going to see Expendables. My wife and daughter wanted to see A Haunting in Venice because we've seen the other two, Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile, which we enjoy. We're like good, crime solving movies. But because of my work, I didn't get to get out and take them. So actually, instead, once I finished everything, we watched at the end of the night, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, which we had never seen. And my daughter was like, oh my God, you've got to see it, y'all. It's so good. And it was pretty dang good. It's pretty good. Anywho, so yeah, Expendables, come on. The fourth one, honestly, I'll be honest. I thought by releasing it in September, it would give it a boost because it always kind of came out in August and they always did okay. They never did crack in box office, right? And maybe people are just exhausted from the summer. So when sort of September rolls around, people are kind of getting over the summer and ready for more movies. For a movie with all those action stars, I mean, I hear it's awful. So word of mouth must have gotten out super fast. And it's done. I mean, for The Nun, if you can see it there, it only beat Expendables 4 by $500,000. It's like not even $1 million, right? I mean, it's so close. I mean, sure, technically these are estimates, so there could be a fluke that comes in and Expendables nudges back over it, but I don't think so. I think it got horrible word of mouth. And I think the franchise is done, y'all. It's just toast. So for me, if it's that bad, yeah, let's just let it go. These guys are, let's leave the action to the younger stars that people are wanting to go see. I don't even know who that is because really all the action stars are still older people. Like Liam Neeson's still making all the action movies. Come on, younger generation. Let's get some new blood out there starting franchises. And we got The Rock and some of the, all that Fast X stuff. But those are like specific genres. Like they're all the Fast X's or whatever. Help me think of current young action stars, right? Put them in the comments because I'm at a loss to even think of one. I mean, I don't count Tom Holland. I mean, the superheroes are different, right? Because outside of the superheroes, what action genre has Chris Hemsworth done? What has Robert Downey Jr. done? Has Chris Evans done? Nothing really. So aside from The Rock, who's, by the way, I think at least 50, so he's not in the young generation. I don't know. I can't really think of one. Maybe Ryan Reynolds, because he does stuff that's not all superhero. But anyway, so there you go. Nun 2, Expendables 4, Haunting of Venice was 3, Equalizer 3, and Barbie still in the top 5. Man, 630 million so far domestic. The bottom 5, Big Fat Greek Wedding, It Lives Inside, Dumb Money, Blue Beetle, and Oppenheimer still in the top 10 as well. Man, that movie did so much better than expected. Oh, they released Stop Making Sense, the Talking Heads movie, and that didn't do much of an impact. But there you go, y'all. That's what's happened over the weekend. Expendables 4. No one cares anymore. I guess if it was a good movie, people would have cared. I mean, but no, they didn't. So, did anybody see it? Anybody see it? Hisham, did you see it? If so, what did you think? Fish, you old rascal. How's it going? Good morning, Huckster, and chat. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Rob, hey bud, says it seems like big corporate has lost touch with reality. There's still a huge community who collects physical media. I know. It's so true. It's true. I mean, I know numbers are dropping a little bit each year. They really are, but you don't feel it in our community anyway. Like maybe on the global scale of people who just like streaming. I think the collectors who are still here are the ones that are still sticking around. Like you know what I mean? Like I think the people that are fading out aren't really, they just bought movies. They weren't so much, say, a hardcore collector, as it were. So hey Tony, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope I'm doing good though. I'm doing real good. Hey Tony, it's you and Mike held it down. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, it was we just had to go for it. I didn't even know if I was going to be available because work. I'm working on MasterChef Junior. If you guys watch the Gordon Ramsay show with the kids, we're casting that. And I wasn't sure we were going to have to get like a little casting pitch out last night. And it turns out that that's going out today. So we'll be probably having to stop this again at 9:00. But that's what allowed me to go ahead and briefly take a pause, jump on Mike's show, be with him. And then when I was done, I actually had to go back to work a little bit. But yeah, we did it, man. 20 movies, though. 19 movies, Tim Burton. Actually, you know, it's funny because even though it was the two of us, it still went about 2 hours. So actually, I kind of worried that if all four of us were there, it might have been super long. And with Derek's back being sore and hurting and Tim being completely exhausted, I mean, we couldn't have gone longer than 2 hours without them just bailing out. So I'm kind of glad that they were resting and taking care of themselves. And I hope they're doing well today, y'all. Hope my buds are good. Huck, have you ever fasted? I'm only my second day and I feel weak as a kitten. Hopefully it'll pay off. I did have to fast for not too long though. You're on your second day though. That's tough, buddy. Yeah. I hope it pays. I mean, it will. You know, your body will. You know, once you start putting things back in, it'll welcome that pretty quick. I assume you just did it for like a cleansing thing, or was it a medical thing? I think I had to do it. You know. I don't know. I forget. It was so long ago, but yeah, I had to do like an all liquid thing for a while. So for like maybe it was a couple of days, but yeah, once food was back in, man, it was on. It was on like Donkey Kong. What does that mean? All right, hello, Fish, Adrian. All right, everybody's getting their haze in there. Hisham bringing another question here, says, bring them back, old action movie stars like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chuck Norris, Wesley Snipes, Jet Li, and Jean-Claude Van Damme. I mean, you know, the thing is, Hisham, they're still here doing bad straight-to-video movies. I saw one with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren, right? Our Universal Soldier combo boys. And it was called like Blackwater, Darkwater, I think Blackwater, something dark water, black dark water. It was something with water and it's really dark. And it was god awful. It was so terrible. Like it really felt like Van Damme just could care less. He felt like he cared when you're watching him act. And I'll say this, the best part was Dolph Lundgren. He was actually like kind of enjoying himself. He was really funny. He wasn't in the movie a lot though. Like he was sort of the one that was like trapped on this submarine, and Van Damme was on it, and he had to help get him out so they could, team up together to get off the thing. And oh my God, let me just say, wow, the budget was so low. I mean, you're used to Van Damme and Lundgren having like decent budgets. Picture this. We'll save you a rental fee. When you go in the submarine, by the way, they can't afford to be on a submarine or a set or build a set. So what do? This is classic submarine, y'all. I mean, when you think of submarine, what do you think of as far as building materials? Like steel girders and steel stairs and things like that? No, okay, because you know what I think of is concrete. Yeah, concrete walls like the ones you see in I don't know, a parking garage. Yeah. Yeah. That's the set. Like they're running around concrete walls. I'm like, are they just in somebody's basement, some building with concrete walls? Is this a parking structure? And then to make it look like a sub, you know, uh room, like where they do all the computation and stuff, there's literally flat screens bolted to a wall with like some CGI like program that makes it look like a boo, boo. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Is that supposed to be in a submarine? No, it looks like somebody like trying to create some sort of thing down in their basement and make it, I don't know, it was terrible. And then the one door that looked like a submarine door, it had a portal in it, by the way. You couldn't see through the portal window. They had like a black curtain behind it, because at one point when they open it, they don't quite disguise the hallway in the shot, because when it opens and they run through it, hey, you guessed it, more concrete walls. I'm like, oh my God, what kind of submarine is just created with concrete? It would just sink. No. Yeah. So anyway, you love my tangents, Hisham. That's what happens when you do stuff like this. But that's the kind of stuff I think we're getting. And uh, things like what Chuck and Arnold and I'm gonna say and Van Damme used to be able to do, they can't really. Maybe Jet Li can still do it, and Wesley Snipes we just haven't really seen. I think Wesley could still whoop some ass. I don't know. Let's get him out and see. But yeah, I don't know. But we had all these guys in the Expendables like 2. Wesley was in 3 though, I think, right? Was Wesley in 3 with Mel Gibson, I think. But yeah, a lot of people rag on that, rightfully so. Like, it wasn't super great, and Harrison Ford was absolutely, what was Harrison Ford doing in that? There's a guy who said, "Oh, you're going to pay me so I can fly my helicopter? That sounds like fun. Let's go." So kudos to Ford for an easy peasy paycheck. So yeah, so I love all those guys. I don't know. I can't think of any hot young action star right now. Liking it always the first thing I do. Nice, Rob. See, you're a good man. Thank you, sir. Where are we at, by the way? 16, 4 to go. If we hit 20, I'll show you some of my recent pickups, like the Big Lots stuff. Here we go. Big Lots, you got some good deals. I got them sitting. Hear that? They're right here. And I'll show them off. We got 17. Oh, you guys want to see some stuff. You guys want to see stuff, I can tell. The best Expendables movie of all time. You're asking me. I'm going to tell you, Hisham, it is basically what you just said, my friend. With all those stars, it is number 2. I love when Van Damme gets in there and him and Stallone are having like a Titan fight at the end, and Van Damme's like doing his leg kick and his spin, and Stallone's basically boxing him. It was just great to see the two fighting styles that each guy is known for, doing those styles and just going toe to toe. I loved Expendables 2. Like if I could only have one, just get rid of all the rest, it would be 2. Absolutely. I got to pick that one up in 4K. That's another one too. So does anybody else, when you think of Expendables, do you think of the Crow with like the gun feathers? Remember the steelbooks that just came out, red, white, and blue? I mean, also red, white, and blue. What is there any semblance of a patriotic tone to any of these movies? No, not really. I mean, they're mercenaries and guns for hire. I mean, no, I don't get the red, white, and blue. That it's like whoever designed that just went for something I don't know. Like what one guy went, Chuck, what do you got? Guns and birds, put them together. And then you get the red, white, and blue. You know, I love your flag. Put that on there too. I don't know. Like nothing about those steelbooks screamed like Expendables to me. I just don't have no desire to pick up the 3 birds. I'd rather just wait till Black Friday, get them for $10 each, and you can get all 3. Not going to count the last one for basically the price of one of those steelbooks. I don't know. They just didn't speak to me, so I didn't bother. Look at that, Adrian. What's Sue gonna get? Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, does anybody know?
What's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey! What's Sue gonna get? And these guys too.
Now the Steelbook crew. Tell them, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? I don't know, but hey! What's Sue gonna get?
I just had the craziest dream, y'all. Anyway, I wonder what Sue's going to get. I don't know. But how about our Steelbook crew? What up, Tony? Shout out to you and your Steelbook crew, buddy. Hope you guys... Oh, well, I mean, look. And dare I say, another exquisite... Oh, I forgot to put a pin in it. Oh, no. Hang on. Let me go find it because I did that on such a... There we go. So, since that was also an excellent segue to not only the video, but... Let's go see what Sue and all of yous is going to get, because it is a stacked day, y'all. I mean, it is this is nuts. Look at this thing. So, my backdrop. Hang on. Let's see. I'm gonna boom. There we go. Get a little nice background there. So yeah, here it is. Look at this thing, y'all. So yesterday we had a little House on Haunting Hill 3D and Glamour Ghouls come out. The Glamour Ghouls collection. Well, that's funny. So, just for fun, let's check this out because you got a lot of horror buffs out there. So, what is this? Paranormal sex experiments. What is this? Zombie housewives, college co-eds. There you go. So that's the tone of that thing. Tony, you gonna pick that up? Yeah, come on, bro. Let's get it. So here we go. A Blade in the Dark. And look, I may just pop through these because look, first I'm just gonna do this. Look. No lie. Look. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, that's a lot. I'm not going to bore you guys by hitting them all, but some highlights are Loki. It's the first Marvel and Disney Plus show coming out on 4K in a steelbook. It's a nice looking steelbook. Natural Born Killers, old Clint Eastwood from Kino Lorber, the Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, which I remember seeing back in the day, is quite good. I still know what you did last summer on 4K. My Bloody Valentine, La Bamba, and Moon Age Daydream getting their Criterion releases. That's very cool. Carlito's Way, if anybody's a big fan of Carlito's Way, that's coming out on 4K. Elemental, a Ghostbusters 2-pack, steelbook reprint there. Speaking of steelbook reprints, got the Fifth Element. Also, School of Rock. I cannot believe, wow, look, y'all, it's just Blu-ray. What a missed opportunity. See, look, why am I having flashes of, hang on, let's see if is this Paramount? It is Paramount. All right, I'm going to go on record right now. Thanks a lot, Paramount, doing this thing again. What did they do back in the day with Wayne's World? I shall remind you, my friends, Wayne's World came out just like this, like School of Rock on a nice, and that's a cool steelbook. Like I would consider getting that. And then no 4K announcement, no nothing. And then what happens? Short time later, the exact same steelbook, not even a redesign, comes out with the 4K and a Blu-ray inside. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. Like I already gave you my money. So this is one I'm absolutely just going to sit on. I'm pretty confident though. I feel like Dave and maybe Tony and Sue, maybe I think a few of you are going to pick that up unless you wait. It'll be interesting to see your videos. If you see that out in the wild and you say, nah, I know the 4K is coming because Paramount's just testing the water, or they're not. I think they've actually probably decided they're going to do both the Blu-ray and the 4K. They're just going to try to get us on the double dip. Just put them out at the same time. This is what we're sick of. And nay, who's with me? I'm not falling for it. No, sir. All right. Fifth Element. Like I said, that's a groovy steelbook. I mean, I got the 4K of that. I don't think I need it. What else we got, y'all? Halloween. H2O. What else we got? Tenebrae on 4K. Oh, there's a Carlitos from Arrow video, big old box set thing. It's pretty dope. Let's see. Natural Born Killers, of course. I think I mentioned that up here, right there. Got the 4K. So it must be a little steelbooky thing there. Oh, wait, it says director's cut. So look at that. You got director's cut. Same stuff. Ghost Nursing. It's a terrible title. Ghost Nursing. I don't know about you, but I don't know if I would want that guy to be my nurse. Unless she's the nurse and he's killing her. Classic. What else we got here, y'all? Teenage Kraken. Yeah, get it, Teenage Kraken. Star Trek Prodigy, which I heard they have now nixed and canceled. Oh, here it is. Look at this. The Abomination. That's a pretty hilarious looking cover. I love these covers, though. It's kind of funny. I don't know if you you noticed on my my intro today, I used Replicator. I don't know. Look at this thing. I mean, this is hilarious. This makes me laugh. Look at that. Replicator. It just looks like a girl wearing a T-Rex mask. Like, it doesn't look in the painting anyway that she actually has a head of a T-Rex. But boy, I hope she does. Look at this. Brett McCormick, you go, son. Replicator. You gotta love a good double entendre title. So who's getting Replicator? Tony. You're totally getting Replicator, aren't you? Look, Dave would totally get Replicator. That's a Dave title right there. I hope that is out in the stores and one of you picks that up because that looks funny. Ratman. Of course, not the Ratman that Ken is always showing on his channel. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon getting a re-release. Oh, and that one is 4K. See, somebody knows what they're doing. Thank you very much. Look at this thing. That looks fantastic. That's cool. I don't. Do I have that on 4K? I don't know if I have that yet, but that might be worth it. It's funny. Today is actually the release day, and there's no pricing on it yet. So maybe this hasn't been updated yet. I don't know. You guys just take a look. I'm gonna just scan down, see if there's one thing that pops out. Oh yeah, Fright Night. Oh, I'll give you a sneak peek and say how many likes did I get? 27. All right. So I'm doing it. Right after I finish scrolling, I'm going to show you the first one. There's so much, y'all. There's just so much. I feel like some people's wallets are going to get broken today. Equalizer. Oh, a nice steelbook of Equalizer 2. And a combo Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So, y'all, there is tons of stuff out there. And one I just showed you, I'm going to show you right now. Perfect segue. I picked up that Fright Night, man. It finally went on sale. In fact, thanks to our lovely Sue. What's Sue going to get? She did she always does her little what's for sale. And this was on sale for like 20. This is a weird thing. This was like on sale and then it went back up to $55. I'm like, I'm done. I don't need it. If things just get ridiculously out of hand with their price, I don't fall into that trap. And then it just suddenly went back down to 26. I'm like, okay, I'll snag it. So this just came in. So I'm super excited to crack it open, give it a rewatch. I hope it's good still, holds up. But yeah, look, I got the numbers, so I'm good to my word. Let's just do it. Show you some stuff. If you guys went out for Big Lots, I hope you went out to Big Lots this weekend, man, and scored some serious stuff. I was going to pop through them here. You got Driven, and all these were 20% off. There it is, Captain America, man. In fact, I may open that on camera with you guys because the disc is a little loose in there, and I want to make sure it's good. It was Lion King 4K, one of my favorite. Check out the glove. There's Pirates of the Caribbean, A Dead Man Tell No Tales on 4K, Maleficent, and then a 4-pack of Clint Eastwood movies, which includes 2 Dirty Harry movies, The Enforcer, Sudden Impact, as well as Absolute Power and Firefox. So that's very cool. And then that's very funny. And then I snuck back in the next day because my daughter needed to be, she has driver's ed, and I take her out practicing. I'm like, you know what, kid? You're going to drive me to Big Lots. So as her practice, we drove to Big Lots, and I picked up a couple more goodies to add to my TV collection and animation, old school. Got Josie and the Pussycats. Look at that. Josie and the Pussycats. Long tails and ears for hats. Come on, everybody. I bet you my double feature podcast girls. I bet you know this, right? Some Josie and the Pussycats. You know the thing. I feel like I hear you guys singing that song. I picked up Murder One. I pointed that out when I was there on Saturday, and I went back and snagged that for $8 minus the discount. So that was dope. And because again, you guys are here on the morning show, so you get behind the scenes. I don't even know if I'm even going to do this video. It was a while ago, but I went to CD Trader to go trade some stuff in, but my entire video, it just got cut short because my daughter was hanging out with a friend and they were like at a park, and then it was just so blazing hot that literally the 3 movies I'm going to show you is as far as I got, and then I had to stop. Like I didn't even crack a dent in the store. So I left and I just went ahead. Well, I said, well, I got these in my cart. I'm just going to go. So I picked up Sphere, by the way, sealed for $4. Young Guns 2. I'm a big Young Guns fan. I like 2, and I don't know what the deal is with this movie. It's always like $20 something on Amazon. So I picked it up for $14. I'm like, finally, I'll do that. I mean, the first one, which is the better one, is always like $6, right, for the Blu-ray. But I enjoy the second one, so I wanted the complete Young Guns 2 collection. And then Kino Lorber, hallelujah. Got the Outer Limits season 1 because I just picked up season 2 on the first Kino Lorber sale, which, by the way, Kino's got their sale going till October 10th. So, but some of the things don't get back in the sale. Like I don't think this was in the sale this time, and this was only $40 at the store, and it's always $40 when they put it in the sale. So I'm like, you know what? It's sitting right here in front of me. I won't have to pay the shipping. Done. Yeah, and look, I've even already scored it open, so I could like check 1 or 2 of them out. But yeah, man, Outer Limits. So that's all I got. That's all I could snag at CD Trader because had to go pick up the kid. And then check this out. Another good deal. So on eBay, there's an eBayer who like drastically lowers his prices and has sales on stuff. And if you get multiples, you get like 20% off or something like that. So I know that the new Godzilla Steelbook is coming out, which I love because whenever something new comes out, it drops the price on all the other things. Perfect for me, because while I did think that was a nice looking Steelbook, I picked up Godzilla, which when I saw that, I was like, oh, is that not out on 4K yet? And of course, I dug some digging, and yes, this has been out for a while, and I picked this up for like $11. Yes, please. So, oh, and I've been wanting to snag this Attack the Block. If you guys haven't seen Attack the Block, man, it's a dope movie. It's got Poe Dameron, not Poe, I'm talking about Poe, you know, the other guy. It's too dark in here, by the way, so I can't see anything. But you know, the guy from Star Wars, anyway. And of course, this is the one. It's always like up in price in the 20s, and then when it goes on sale, it's maybe you get it to 18. One time it was at $15.99. I'm like, all right, I'll wait. And then the next morning it was gone. Got Mask of Zorro on 4K. And again, I know there's a steelbook, but for half the price, $12, pick this up. And I'm pumped, y'all. I'm pumped. I'm pumped when I get a deal on something I've been looking for a long time. And it goes down to a really good price. All right, so let's do it. I'm going to back up a little bit here. Oh, by the way, let me just show you my lovely Elvira book. I'm so charmed by Elvira. This is the big old coffee table book. My wife got it for me for Christmas or birthday or something a long time ago. And it was damaged. Sent it back. Got another one. It was damaged. Sent it back. Went out of, well, I don't know if it went out of print. They just stopped carrying it because then it was just gone. And then it just showed back up in their stuff. So there it is. All right, y'all, here it is. Here's the box from my good buddy, Cinema Man. He sent this in. He says, I want to send you something. Is that cool? I'm like, yeah, man, that's great. And I don't even really advertise a P.O. box anymore because it didn't really do that well. But when somebody reaches out and says, I got something for you because I like your channel, and I like the cut of your jib, I'm like, dude, whatever you got, that's fine. You don't have to do it. But here it is. So I sort of slightly scored it, but here's the actual pop. You ready? There it is. Open it for the first time. Okay, now we're about to find out because you guys you've hit the likes. I'm just gonna check real quick. Did we even get to? I think my mouse just went off to 30. Let's see, 27. All right, we're just sitting at 27, but that's cool. Here we go. So, look at that nice little packing in there, right up to the rim, y'all. This box is heavy, by the way. What'd you put in here, son? All right, here we go. By the way, I got some nice paper towels I can use to clean up my mess when I dump my drink, which I did yesterday. I dumped my drink. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? Hold on. What? Oh, come on now. Okay. He knows I'm a big Tom Cruise fan. So right out of the gate, we got some Top Gun coaster. And these be magnets. Yeah, look at that. Got some Top Gun Mavericks magnets. That is dope, man. That is dope. Did this come out of your box set? Did it? Wow, man, I'm honored. If this came out of your box set, that's impressive. Oh, here, let me just do this real quick because I told you I'd do it. Let's open Captain America. And just to get that disc. Oh, what's rattling? Oh, yeah. Okay, look. So the good news is it was the Blu-ray that came off. So I ain't so worried about that. Oh, it's because the hub is cracked. I don't know. See all that white right there? It should be all black. So the hub is cracked. But the 4K is sitting pretty, y'all. So I'm just going to listen, a little crunky, crackly stuff in there. All right, anyway, let's get to it. So got some nice little Top Gun swag. I'm a Tom Cruise fan. Oh, look at this. He also knows I'm a Star Trek fan. So we got ourselves some Into Darkness Steelbook. Holy hand grenades. That is dope. It's funny because I just picked up a Star Trek Beyond Steelbook at like a thrift store. So, man, now I need to somehow get the first one, I guess. That is nice. I like that. It's got, of course, Khan on the cover there. Old Cumberbatch looking badass. Thanks, dude. That's nice. And these all have the thing, by the way. God, it's so dark in here. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me with this? Star Trek, Strange New Worlds. This is amazing. Oh, and that is also the Steelbook. And again, sorry it's so dark in here, but if I get the lighting too much, it blows my face out. So I do it so I look okay on camera, but it's really dark in the room. But there it is. Strange New Worlds season 1. I thoroughly love Strange New Worlds. This is kind of like the new Trek show I've been waiting for. Ethan Peck as the new Spock is outstanding. Of course, Anson Mount as Pike is great. The supporting cast is awesome. So thanks, dude. Look, he's gonna go right there. There's my whole Star Trek row right there. I even got what is the only other Steelbook I got is Lower Decks. I don't think they did a Steelbook for any of the other seasons either. I think they only did it for one. Correct me if I'm wrong out there if you guys have seen it, but there it is. Strange New Worlds. Man, dude, look at this. All right. Oh, this is very cool. I remember you saying you were going to send me this. So you got Maximum Overdrive. You guys have seen that? Very nice. All in these cases. Beautiful, man. Thank you. This is so good. What is this? Oh, come on now. Look at that. That is badass. Flash. Oh, that is outstanding. That is very cool. You just made my day. How'd you know I'm a Flash Gordon fan? Because you watch my channel. You know I'm a Flash Gordon fan. That is outstanding. I've never seen that before. What is this, just like Steelbook Day? What is this? It is Steelbook Day. Wow. Blues Brothers, y'all. Look at this. Elwood and Jake. That's very cool. Glasses on the back. Did I show you this? Yeah. By the way, look. Ming is on the back there. That is great. It's all, who is that? Is that Ansel that drew that, I think? Yeah. Back of the, there it is. What was on the back of Star Trek? Oh, Star Trek. We got the silhouettes of the cast there. That's super cool. And whoops. And then there's the back of Star Trek. He's all cuffed, man. He's cuffed because he's the criminal. All right. So there you go. Blues Brothers. Man, dude, this is way too generous of a box. What? Carrie? I don't even have this movie yet. That's so funny because I've wanted to find this out in the wild at like Big Lots and stuff like that. But and this is the cover, the type of artwork. What is this, like the Mondo they call this, I think? And they had one for Jeepers Creepers, but I missed out on that one at Big Lots. But man, that is awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Gosh, oh gosh. Okay, now we're getting into some 4Ks here. Sweet, got a little T2. I don't have this one yet, so that's excellent. And oh, look at that. All right. So funny. I was on stream the other night on Bob's Blu-rays about the DVDs and stuff like that, and then somebody pulled Identity, and I'm like, oh, I've never seen that. Well, here it is. Now I can see it, dude. I got Identity and Vacancy. So okay, so and that one's Luke Wilson and Kate Beckinsale, and of course John Cusack is in Identity. So anybody else see these yet? Identity and Vacancy. Cinema Man, you are like a king, sir. Predators. I actually liked Predators. That was a great sequel. Stir of Echoes. There's one. Yeah, we were chatting about this movie. He says, you got to check out Stir of Echoes. So looking forward to that. Look at this. So this is, I guess this might be a title he wants me to see. It's called The Hitcher, but it's not The Hitcher with Rutger Hauer. It's from the producers of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 20 minutes of deleted scene. Yeah. So is this like a remake of it? I'm not familiar with this new one. So if anybody else has seen The Hitcher, let me know. And finally, this is so fun. Okay, so Death Sentence. So I know somebody's going to be very happy that I have a copy of this. It's her favorite movie, so I've got to check this out, Death Sentence. So there you go. So that is the box, man. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a minute. There's hold on. There's keychains or something in the bottom of this. What is this? Oh, look at this. Are you kidding me? So we got the keychain of Maverick there, or whatever you'd call that. I'm not sure. Is that a keychain? Yeah, because maybe. So that's very cool. And dog tags. Look, you got the dog tags of Maverick. What? Cinema Man, you're such a good guy. Thank you. There it is, y'all. There it is. Wow. Holy moly. That is, you get one of these, man. You get one of these. Get some of this. Get old Arsenio Hall whooping. Dude, I mean, are you just lightening your load? That was so generous and uncalled for, but I thank you. It is very well appreciated, and I will happily add those to the shelf, start watching some of those. Now that I'm done binging all these Tim Burton movies, I can go back to watching other movies. In fact, so many good movies to watch down there. Thanks. Look at that, y'all. So I'll give them a round of applause. So, okay. I'm exhausted. Yeah, man, that was super dope. Thank you. All right, let's plow through. What do we got? About 10 minutes. I got a chug from the mug, y'all. Glorious. All right, here we go. Maybe Scott Eastwood. Well, I mean, is he though? Like, I like Scott Eastwood, but I couldn't even tell you an action movie Scott Eastwood. I mean, he's young and could probably do them, but it's not like I feel like Scott Eastwood has like an action thing going on. I don't know if we really have one yet. I think we sort of we've been into the superhero mode for so long now that I think the only action stuff we get is the Fast and Furious movies and then some rock movies, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, we need youngsters to step up. Yeah, come on, man. Let's get some chopsocky, high-flying youngins out there. I mean, perfect if I think Chris Evans, though, he's become so well-established that he can do anything he wants now. And that's great for him as an actor. He doesn't have to do action. He can just do anything, And I think that's what you use your fame for. Once you hit that mark, just do what you want. If money's never a problem and you don't care, just do projects that make you happy. Michael B. Jordan would be great. Yes, exactly. Michael B. Jordan is tailor-made for action. He was great in Creed. And he was one of the more memorable things, I think, from the first Black Panther. He was really good. In fact, part of me even thought, wow, I wonder why they didn't come to him to play it. But Chadwick Boseman was fantastic. But yeah, I think you're right. Michael B. Jordan, but I mean, has he done anything? I don't really count Creed movies as action movies because they're not. They're just like Rocky movies aren't action movies. They're dramas with high octane boxing moments, especially like 2 and 3. When you get to like Mr. T and then Dolph Lundgren, those are like superhero movies. Well, definitely the Dolph Lundgren. Dolph feels like a super villain, right? Mr. T just feels like a badass. Yeah. So Michael B. Jordan, I think you're onto that. It's like when you say him, I can't even think of anybody past him because I think He's right in our face, right? Let's go. Somebody write that boy an action movie. They tried real hard to push Sam Worthington on us. Yeah, I know. They also tried. Who's the dude from American Pie? I'm going to forget his name because I'm trying to think of it. I see his face. Yeah, he was with Harrison Ford in Hollywood Homicide. Josh Hartnett. Josh Hartnett. They tried to push Josh Hartnett on us, and no, we weren't having him either. Although he's having like a little comeback, and some of the stuff he's in is really good. Like he was in Oppenheimer. I saw him in that new Jason Statham. Was it Operation Fortune or something like that? He was good in that. I'm like, all right, cool. Like now I'm kind of into him, and if he just kind of keeps popping up like this, I think he'll be around. The guy from Kingsman series. Yeah, and that's the thing is Kingsman was a good series, but I still don't think of him. Of course, he got this weird name. I'll never get his name out. Anyway, but outside of Kingsman, I don't think of him as an action star. It's funny because this is how hard we're all trying. It's like Kingsman's a great series, but then like, has he been in another action movie that I can think of? I feel like somebody like Ryan Reynolds is probably one of the best. I mean, yes, he's got the superhero stuff, but he was also good in Free Guy. Yeah, I don't know. So like Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Reynolds. There's got to be more out there. We're getting in the spooky season, so more horror heading to the box office. Yep. The horror was how poorly the Expendables did. I've been spending so much money on pre-orders that I have to sacrifice the box office. Can't afford both. I hear you, Riley. I hear you. And you know, it's funny. Speaking of pre-order, I knew it was going to go down in price. I love Witness. It's one of my favorite Harrison Ford movies of all time. And it's coming out in that sweet, big old chunky box. And it dropped to $38. It was like $55. I'm like, done. No, I'm not paying $55 for Witness. Just because that's a lot of money for one movie. So when it hit 38, I hit the pre-order last night. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then if it drops a couple more bucks during pre-order, they honor that. So get it even cheaper if it goes down. So hopefully it does. Although I'm also wondering too, like if it's going to be part of the, if they do another Arrow / Criterion before Christmas, if it comes out in time to be discounted there. Because then I'm wondering if I can get it cheaper that way. So there isn't a younger generation version of Stallone and Schwarzenegger. Younger actors like Ryan Reynolds are more like models, though, than rough-looking stars. Yeah, they are pretty. They are pretty. Although I would say that Michael B. Jordan, I think, has got a little scrappiness to them. But yeah, Ryan's like pretty, but then again, so was Michael Dudikoff. Yeah, there's a deep cut for you American Ninja fans out there, right? Dudikoff was a cute kid. Like when I looked at him, I'm like, that guy's a martial artist. He was just so young looking. That's right. I did a Michael Dudikoff reference. What you gonna do? Totally agree, Eternal. Says the wallet has been on fire. Yeah, I know. It's brutal. Been watching the Fly collection. Yeah, you did so far. Curse of the Fly is the best. I got to see that collection. Good for you. Good on you, man, for jumping on that box. I've owned it for like 2 years, and all I've seen is the Fly with Jeff Goldblum. God, I got to get on that. Well, it is spooky season coming up, and I have watched all the Universal monsters, so maybe it's time to get into some of these other ones. That's wild, Mike. I watched Fly 2 this AM. Look at that. So you got some Fly love going on. Some Fly love? What are you talking about? I'm doing it for weight loss. Oh, there you go. Good on you, man. It's extreme, but I'm watching YouTube vids for inspiration. Dude, kudos to you, man. It's always good to keep your body healthy, whatever you want to do to improve your physicality and your health. Get on it. My wife does. I give her mad props. She hits YouTube every day. I'm horrible. I just have the luck of having decent metabolism, but she works out every day to try to keep herself healthy. I wish I had a little bit more of that in me. I think word of mouth got out super fast on Expendables 4. And yeah, I agree. It's done. It's got to be done, man. I mean, 8 million opening day. Stallone's like, all right, I'll just stick with Tulsa King. Tulsa King's a good show. I think that's where Sly is now in his career. And look, God bless the guy since Rocky, since coming on the scene, Lords of Flatbush and Rocky and all that jazz. he's created his own IP. Like Stallone is an IP. So we're done, Sly. It's good. We still love you. So let's change. Let's find something new here at the end. Let's, if it's stuff like, Tulsa King, and like, you guys remember Vegas? It had like James Caan in it, and Stallone would appear in that once in a while. I always love seeing him in that. Like, I sort of enjoy seeing Stallone in stuff that isn't big movies anymore. It's like, see, here's one of our biggest stars, and now he's okay doing these great pieces. I think that's where, like, even Harrison Ford. Oh my God, if you guys haven't seen Shrinking on Apple TV Plus, whatever it's called on Apple, that is such a good show. Harrison Ford is terrific in that. Yeah, it's got that dude from How I Met Your Mother, Jason Segel as the lead, and Harrison Ford plays his boss. And he's terrific. Harrison Ford is so good, and he is vulnerable in that show. Like, I've never seen him, like, maybe something like Regarding Henry would be the closest I've seen that kind of performance, but it's so good. I have to watch it now, huh? Concrete Subs. Do it! Look, man! It's not for, look, when I saw it, I see it with my buddy. We always like try to find things to watch together. And he moved away. Sniff, sniff. He's in like Washington now, or Seattle. But he had a home theater, and we would go over like as often as possible and just like go for it. Sometimes it would be something we knew was great or it was in his collection. And sometimes we would just be like, hey, let's rent this new movie. And that's the one we picked, because back in the day, we used to do all that. We would watch all the Seagal movies, all the Lundgrens, all the Van Dams, and it's all the ones past their popularity. So it's a lot of them were straight to video, which is kind of a fun thing to do, because they're just, a lot of them are just not good. They're so bad. I feel like they were all best in their 80s. And then mid 90s and on, they just all kind of fall apart. But look, if you want to see it, if there is one great Concrete Sub movie out there, it is, by cracky, this one. Nay, I say a better Concrete Sub movie can be found. So, dude, watch it. Yeah, go for it. I'm not even going to dare you. I'm just going to invite you to watch that movie, and then let me know what you think. Because, yeah, sub door opens up, black window, and more concrete walls, which is, staple in all submarines. Watch the trailer. Actually, the trailer might make it look good. Oh, and I'll just give you the heads up. So, Rob, so that you're looking for it. So there is a scene where Van Damme finds Lundgren, breaks him out of prison. Then they go back to, see, this is poor editing. Then they go back to the bridge with the monitors on the wall, and they're looking at Lundgren's prison cell, which he is still in. I'm like, huh? He just got out of there. So they edited the things in reverse order, because Lundgren leaves the prison cell, and then they go back to it, and he's in it, and they're like, there he is. We got to get. I'm like, wow. Even the editing is atrocious. And as an editor, and my buddy's an editor too, so we both looked at each other like, are you kidding me with this scene right now? Yeah. I'm having a good time just thinking about it, though. See, it's so bad, I'm having this much fun. Liam Hemsworth could be. I mean, he's young enough and fit enough. I mean, back in the day, we sort of had a little Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Like, Matt was kind of an action star with his Bourne stuff, but that's kind of done. I mean, Matt's not doing that stuff anymore. So, oh, by the way, hey, Caveman, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Say hey to Ms. Caveman. So you've not seen? No, I didn't see One Piece. Sorry. I will say this. I did, when it was over, I thought of you, Emmett. I said, hey, anybody want to see One Piece? You could hear the crickets in my house. So I'm like, okay. So again, because we were all, that's sort of my opportunity. It was such a packed weekend that if we're going to sit down and watch something together, it's something that everyone's going to watch. And it ended up being Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So now I got to figure out, Emmett, when I can start watching One Piece on my own. And that becomes tricky. But it is on my list. I promise. It looks fascinating. So people, pimp slap that like button. Right? Like it owes you money. Dude, I love that. 30 Mwah! Like I said, the greatest audience in the universe, 38 this morning. This is a good morning, y'all. I don't think I've ever hit 30 before signing off. So hugs and kisses to the coolest audience in the universe, Jason Momoa. There you go. Momoa is a great guy who can be an action star. So let's give him one, right? He hasn't had his own thing. He's been Aquaman and did great, but that's over. It will be. And he was bad guy in Fast X or whatever. So let's see what he can do. I mean, he certainly got the build. He's got good acting chops. Craig, I think you nailed it. I think he's probably one of the best options for new blood action stars. So let's get that man a franchise. Tim Burton MCU recommendation: MODOK. MODOK. Yeah, MODOK. What up, Huckman, everyone? Ken, hello, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you pop in. Thank you, my friend. I watched your, of course, your physical media report last night, and oy vey, man. Wallets are going to be exploding soon with all the stuff coming out. And today, good luck today. Ken, I don't know what you're ordering today. I know you order a lot now, but wow. I mean, today is nuts. I don't think I have anything ordered, though, for the stuff today. But, man, is it a packed day of releases. Chris Hemsworth is still relatively young at 40. I would say so. Extraction movies were okay, although not a patch on the classic action movie from years gone by. I mean, I agree. I think 40 is still young enough to be an action star. Daniel Craig, I mean, again, that was the Bond series, so he didn't really do action stuff outside the Bond stuff. But yeah, I agree that I feel like Chris is perfect to still be an action star if he wants to be. I think it's tough when you're already Thor. So are you so sick of that kind of thing that, yeah, I haven't seen Extraction yet. It looks fantastic though. Every time I see the trailer, I'm like, dang, that movie looks good. But I mean, you just say it's okay. So the fourth one will be green, but with the bird still. Yeah, right. If they even match it, here's the thing: is like, and now what studios are doing is they don't care. Like Mission Impossible had all 6 looking perfectly. I didn't buy into it. I knew it. New one's coming out. I haven't seen any sort of pre-artwork that shows it matching the other 6. So great, awesome. Thanks, Paramount. So you did all that to not match it when it comes out. Now I don't mind you like making its own like poster cover the art because I love the original art and stuff like that. But and maybe as a Best Buy exclusive, keep those silver ones going and say 7, for those who got those. Like honor the people, honor the fans that bought your steelbooks and give them a matching remaining movies, whatever that is. So if it's this and the next one are the end, let them match, man. Let them match so all those fans can see all 8 silver spines. You owe it to us. I mean, after all, they can make all the movies they want, but if we don't go out and watch them, they don't make money. Miles Teller, that's an interesting call. Miles Teller. So I still feel like when I think of Miles, I think of him as like more of just a dramatic kid. He's got a good body. He was great in Top Gun. I could see him doing an action movie though. Lionsgate still hasn't hit in 2003 like previous years. Yeah, I know. Gosh, what was the one? Oh, Ken, you showed one last night. I'm not going to remember now. But I feel like it was a Lionsgate still. I'm like, oh, something. You said there's going to be a slip cover. Maybe you'll remind me. There was one you had mentioned, like, if it slipped, I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's going to be a Lionsgate one. I can't remember. Swiss cheese brain. Hiya, Kenny Levels, caveman. Let's see what up. Let's see. Here we go. Movie Hunter says, happy day for Steelbooks. Yeah, 5 from Best Buy and 6 from Walmart. Wow. Steelbook crew, you guys are in trouble. Tony Mizzy, Commander Nerd, Dave, you guys are toast, man. Sue, too. Sue's a big Steelbook girl. Yowza. Yeah, we're going to hear that today. We're going to hear, oh, my wallet's killing me. A lot. What's your favorite Muslim movie? None of them, because I haven't seen them, but that's I appreciate the question. Hey, Adrian, Rob, Joe Melcott doing well. Let's see. Brent says, yup, Paramount, gotta be Paramount. Don't buy the Blu-ray Steelbook. You know it's coming. I mean, come on with that. right? No, ain't doing it. Ferris Bueller did the same thing. Yep. Luckily, I didn't buy it. How did anybody pick up that? Um, Whether it's the steelbook or just the slipcover, right? They did a slip out version of it. How did that look? Ken, I think you did a thing on Ferris Bueller. I want to say it looks good. Anywho, I'm waiting for Black Friday on that one though. That's why I'm not buying School of Rock because 90% sure it's coming out on 4K. Yep, doing it. Me and you do what we're gonna. Let's all take a stand. Everybody here, all my fans, all my friends, all my chatters, all the muggalutions. Let's go, man. Let's band together. Don't buy it. Movie Hunter says Best Buy exclusive 4K steelbook of The Fugitive looks sweet. Oh, does it? I haven't seen that yet. Is it something different? Hang on, I'm just gonna pop this up, you guys, because I just want to know if it's the same cover of him running. I've seen that cover for ages, and there's no, like, at least with um Air Force One, we got a new cover, and that was super nice. But I'm just kind of tired of the. Okay, all right, okay, we're doing it. Let me show you. Let me show my peeps here. This is good. Thank you, Movie Hunter. I think this is worth popping up and showing you. So look at this. If you guys haven't seen it yet, although maybe you have, maybe I'm just like the slow guy on the totem pole here. Look at this. I dig this. So here's the steel book. Finally, something new, something different. Yeah, all right. I kind of dig that. Although it's funny, he's on the thing, and then the back is him jumping. I mean, you could have done like the train, like two different scenes. I don't think we needed like like it's a sequence almost. It's like this, and when you pop it open, it's just him floating in the water. Oh, come on now. Almost, but here it is. Look, what is with the drain pipe? This whole packaging of the steelbook is all about the drain pipe. Really? I mean, okay. I do like the cover, but the fact that the whole thing is centered around the drain pipe is a little silly. But I am happy that it's different than the other one. Now, let us take a look at this. Now, I am kind of digging this. Yeah, I like that. I like the slant there. Oh, a little drain pipe moment. And there's a little bit of the run in there, just a throwback, Fugitive. That's pretty sweet. I actually might lean towards the cover here. It's a little bit cheaper. I like the way it's designed. I like the little slant of it. Curious what the back will look like. But yeah, if the if the steelbook wasn't all drain, the drain, I might be more into it. So somebody really leaned on those photos, and they're going through. I'm like, hey, do you guys know there's a drain pipe in The Fugitive? They're gonna love this. So there you go. What is up, y'all? What's up, Eddie, Haley? Good morning. Might be seeing you soon, maybe if you're in the area. Namor or Aquaman? That's a good question. I mean, they're kind of different, you know. I mean, they're exactly the same, Huck, is what they are. But I mean, I feel like Namor is a little bit darker, whereas Aquaman, although with Momoa playing him, has got that little bit of an edge to him finally. I don't know. I'm just like a big Justice League fan. I'm gonna lean towards Aquaman on that. But you know, I know the cooler pick is probably Namor. Huck, did you know that David McCullum has passed away? Oh, no way. Oh, is that, wait, if I recall, is that the guy that does the Transformers? Is that the Autobots roll out? That's a bummer. If I'm recognizing that name correctly. Hey, Ed, R.I.P. Ducky. Well, Ducky. All right, now I'm confused because Ducky is, you know, Matthew or Cryer or John Cryer. Who died, y'all? So maybe I'm not getting David McCullum. Did David McCullum, did he do a Ducky character on TV? Maybe he's... fill me in, y'all. Who is that? Because I'm having a brain fart. Great pickups from Big Lots. Thank you. Yeah, y'all. All right, we're going to have to start wrapping up soon. Wow, so many... thanks for chiming in. We know Josie, right? I would love to see the two of you, like, putting your little Josie ears and tails on and just singing the theme song. Like, right? That would be great. Send it in. I'll show it on the next show. Right? Next year, Oscar, there never was if SAG strike won't end soon. Yeah. So I've kind of run out of time, but real quick. So the WGA, I'm not going to pop it up, but here, I'll do this for you. I'll do this for you guys. So I'm going to post this in the comments. So go to this is the Variety article that I was reading this morning, but I've kind of run out of time to go over it. It sounds very promising. I don't want to lean too much on it because it hasn't really synced in yet, and they haven't really said what they've negotiated, but they have said that they are very happy about it. That they said it's like exceptional. It says this deal. I'll just read this one little part. We can say with great pride that this deal is exceptional, with meaningful gains and protections, for writers in every sector of the membership. And that's what the negotiating committee wrote in an email at in their email. So that sounds very promising. They are still on strike. Just so everybody knows that the writers are not done with their striking. They're done picketing, so they don't have to picket anymore. So they can all finally stay home and chill and relax, unless they're joining their brothers and sisters on the SAG picket line. But they're done. They just have to negotiate now and sign to make sure that those things that they were promised are legit and in the contract, and then they sign. So that should literally happen today or sometime this week. And should that happen, all you great writers out there who have been out of work since May 4th or something like that will finally get back. It's a 146-day strike. Yeah, so finally get back to work, get some food on the table, pay some rent, and all that good jazz. So I'm very happy for them, and that also means hopefully good stuff for SAG, because what they figured a way to do for them should apply to SAG. Because look, until the actors are out of it, we're still not going to get new content. Now the writers can finally start maybe touching up those scripts or getting some new shows going, but we got no actors to act in them yet. So, we're still not going to start seeing new content until the actors are done. But with the strike having a very positive conclusion this week for the Writers Guild, that should be beneficial to our brothers and sisters at SAG. So it's a really good article. That's just it in a nutshell right there. Eternal says, Huck, have you seen Clint Eastwood's movie Honky Tonk Man? Yeah. You hope that's coming to 4K? Yeah, it could. Yeah, Honky Tonk. Yeah, Clint had a nice comedy run there with like Any Which Way But Loose and Honky Tonk Man. I have seen that. It's a fun movie. Friday Night definitely still holds up. Oh, good. Does it? Whew. Okay. All right. Will I enjoy it as much as you'll enjoy Dark Black Water? We shall see. Let's see. Attack the Block is such a great fun. I know, right? I knew you girls would love that. Attack the Block. When I saw that, I was like, dang, that was really good. And that was only like $8. So happy to have that now. So glad he scored a Big Lots. I did. Super stoked. Speaking about Oscar, what is your reaction? Will Smith slap Chris Rock? Are you still shocked, laughing, speechless? Well, hopefully it's just now out of the zeitgeist, over it. They seem to have moved on. It was, look, at the time, and I still say it was highly insulting, and it was an assault that shouldn't have happened, and he shouldn't have been allowed to stick around to get the Oscar. I think that was a little strange. You can go up and beat the crap out of somebody's face and then go, yeah, but I'm going to get the Oscar later. That was all so weird. And I don't like that it tainted everybody else that got an award after him or after the slap. So, but it's over with, and I finally watched my first Will Smith movie since the slap. During the Collectors Club, Mike recommended Collateral Beauty, which is just a straight out drama of him. He was fantastic. He was great. So look, we all got to just sort of move on, mend ourselves. And hopefully Will's done that. I really think he needs to move on from Jada Pinkett Smith. That's what I think he needs to do to really get away from all that toxicity. So that's what I want for Will. I want Will back now. But yeah, stop slapping people, Will. Yeah. All right, let's see. Great looking steel bucks. I know. And thank you again, Cinema Man, for all the joy you just gave me in that box. All right, let's plow through these, my friends. Damn, that's a nice fan you have there, Huck. Wow, I know, right? Tell you, got the best fans in the universe right here. Sweet Hall, Generous Cinema Man. That's right. Says, is Venom, Let There Be Carnage, overrated or underrated? I think they're overrated personally. I just don't think they're all that. I don't think they're underrated because I feel like people build them up quite a bit. Like, oh no, Venom, that's pretty good. Carnage, I'm like, eh. So for me, they're overrated. If people don't talk about them enough to you, maybe then they're underrated. Like if you like those, but yeah, for me, they're overrated. Predators got a lot of hate. Oh, I know, no man, it shouldn't have, man. Topher Grace is in that. Topher, you can't trust that Topher. Um, yeah, that was a fun movie. Predators gets a lot. Okay, let's see. Identity is a great film. I cannot wait to check that out. Like I said, spooky season's coming. I'm ready to go. Vacancy is a favorite of ours. Really? Wow. Excited. I'm excited for this. A Death Sentence is brutal. Great revenge. Kevin Bacon's best performance. Wow. One of them. Great stuff. Definitely check out Identity. Very cool. Early James Mangold. Oh, for real. Nice. Thanks, Ken. I will. Hartnett should have been pushed. Super underrated actor. I agree. But so what do you think, Ken? Do you like that he's kind of having this little resurgence, popping up in some of these big films as sort of the side character? He was hilarious. If you haven't seen, correct me, I mean, I'm probably getting the title wrong. Operation Fortune, wasn't that the Jason Statham movie? I think that was the name of it, with Guy Ritchie directing. Hartnett was fantastic in that. Like every time he showed up, I was like, I'm digging. Like I see myself buying that if that comes out on discount. And that ended up being something I saw on the airplane. When we were going on our cruise and stuff. It was a long flight. I could squeeze 3 movies in the flight. I'm like, you know what? I really want to see that. And if I enjoyed it on an airplane TV this big, I want to see it here on my OLED in 4K. Hartnett was awesome in 30 Days of Night. Hux, have you heard? Just got the new Halloween movie and TV show are in the works. I have heard that. Yes, I have. I have the greatest American Hero collection. An episode of William Cat landed on a submarine, I believe. It was made out of, I believe, garbage bags or something. Black with air in it. Well, I mean, eternal melancholy. If there are 2 great materials that submarines are known for, it's concrete and garbage bags. So, I mean, that's a pretty solid sub. No way. No way, guys. Double dip. If the numbers tank, it justifies the killing of physical media. Only kidding. Well, and you don't even have to double dip. It's just that if this is when you dip on, stay there. Morning, Huck. Hey, Sarah. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Reaction to the Steelbook cracked me up. Thanks. Let's see. Says, I didn't mean to oversleep. I was watching movies with Cobweb and stuff like that in past lives. Well, there you go. Look, you got Ducky O on CSI. Thank you. Man, we're getting. Yeah, I mean, boy, it's. I hate when we keep losing like people. If we seem to be on a big trend right now of losing some great performers. I changed my picture. Cool. I'll have to check it out when it's done. There it is. Hey, Huck. Thanks for leaving us a link, bro. Let's see. Huckster. What's up, Laren? How you doing, son? Look at you, man. Look, you were so close on Bob's thing. You were 4th right here, bro. You were number 1 for me. You were almost there. I actually thought it was the top 4. I actually didn't. I had the numbers wrong in my head. I'm like, what you mean you lost, man? You're in the top 4. So it's bottom 4. Then we're not going anywhere. It's top 3, Huck. On the next one, if you hopping off soon. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a great stream. Thanks, James. Yes, I am hopping off. Oh my God, 9:18. All right, I got to plow through these. Just going to do a quick, probably skip all the hellos. Personally didn't mind the Venom movies. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, let's say, I do. He was incredible in Black Mirror and Oppenheimer this year. He always had the chops, but didn't always get the opportunity. Yeah, there you go. So now I think it's sort of like Brendan Fraser, although Brendan was popular for us for a while, and then he just kind of went away because of all the mistreatment, and then he came back. But yeah, let's see where Hotnet Jahotnet goes after this. Josh Hart. So it'd be J Hart. Yeah, stop with that. Blackwater is free on YouTube. There it is. Go see Blackwater. There you go. So if you guys want to see Blackwater and those concrete submarines, check it out. Let me know what you think. Great stream as always. Thank you, Rob. Whoop, I double clicked there. Thanks, Caveman. Awesome. Let's see. I have to see the concrete sun. Go get it. None says concrete like sun. And Martin Scorsese was right about superhero movies are theme park. Yeah, but I mean, it depends on how you're taking it too. Superhero movies are fun. They are like theme parks, right? They're good for everyone. They're a good time, and theme parks are a good time. That doesn't mean that they're not cinema and that they're not valid, because they are. There's some excellent forms of entertainment, and Martin also makes good forms of entertainment. And some of his stuff is better than some of his other stuff. Sometimes he makes great stuff and just okay stuff. I really loved Wolf of Wall Street. Thought that was amazing. I can't wait to see the new one he's got coming out. Thanks, buddy. Have a great day. All right, Larry, get out there. You guys, if you're going shopping, Steelbook crew, Sue, everybody, go have a good day. Cheers, Huck. Have a great day. Thank you, Tiger Blue. We're going to wrap this up. You're a deep thinker, Hisham. I dig it, bro. And then Caveman says, great stream, Huck. All right, thank you very much. Where do we end off today? I got to thank my audience for 35. Man, to you guys, you get this. Mwah! Fantastic. Look at that. That is good stuff. I appreciate that more than you know. All those likes. Look, YouTube might be trying to keep me down. I still can't even hit monetize again. But whatevs. This is the kind of stuff that I like, that you guys dig these things. And, it's a Tuesday morning. Wake everybody up. Have a good time. Try to bring you guys a great attitude and some fun in the morning. And hopefully that rubs off on you when you get out and have a good day. So, all right. I think that is going to do it, guys. Anything else? No, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning on the Morning Mug. Bye, Cracky. You guys are the best audience. Have a great day. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. We'll see you on the next one.